I thought that he said anytime he tweets something from his official page, that's fact, that's an official statement. Well, then why is it that when he tweets things, when he says things, is people come out and says, well, that's not what he meant. Well, he didn't mean that. That's not true. I mean, he said vote by mail and then go to the ballot box and vote again. Well, you can't vote twice. He was just playing. Okay, when he told Sarah Sanders Huckabee that she needs to take one for the team, he was just joking. I said, I tell you what you do. If you're on a job, if you're the boss, go tell one of your employees or tell someone, y'all need to take one for the team so we can close this deal and see what happens to you.
Come on, brother.
I don't know if they knew what take one for the team means, but you and I know what take one for the team means.
That's right. That's exactly right. We know what the nuanced interpretation of that is. And the thing is, again, they just be lying. And then Attorney General Barr said, well, I don't know what the particular rules of that state are. You can't vote twice nowhere, Barr. What world are you living in? What country are you living in? There is no American state, city, or municipality where you can vote twice. This is the level of corruption and the willingness to defend Donald Trump.
Well, we already knew what Barr, when he gave his 17-page resume to get the job, because he believes President Trump should have absolute power, that he should be beyond reproach, and that no matter what he does, is that because he's in charge of the executive branch, he can do anything without persecution, without condemnation. And that's just absolutely not true. That's why they got away from British rule. They didn't want the king. They hated that the king had all the power.
And now this man is trying to replicate being the king. I know Harry and Meghan came over here, God bless him, but he thinks that the king came over here and he's going to be King George or whatever. He thinks he's going to do what he's got to do and figure out how to do it, and that he has all, total power. But wasn't it the historian, the Lord Acton, who said power tends to corrupt, absolute power corrupts absolutely?
Absolutely.
We're seeing this before our eyes, that this man is a neo-fascist engaging in public policy as the prerogative of a personal predilection. He believes that he should be able to set the standards, do what he wants to do, and not be held to account by law. He literally thinks he's above, beneath, beyond, and way, way above the law that the rest of us have to abide by.
Well, I think the thing is, this is why one of the reasons why he loves dictators. He loved President Xi of China. He loved Putin. He loved Erdogan. He loved Bolsonaro, because they have what he wants, and that is absolute power. He wants that. He craves that. Kim Jong-un of North Korea. That's what he wants. He wants to be that, and that's not going to happen.
No, well, we got to make sure it doesn't happen, but he's trying to make it happen.
He absolutely is.
Talk about a third term. Son, you got to win the second one first. And we hope that does well. Let me not speak for myself. I think it would be a disaster for this country should this president get reelected. But we have to do our part to make certain that that doesn't occur. And even white Republicans who are conservative are going, my God, this is enough. What this man is doing is ridiculous and horrendous. So yeah, he is seeking to be a kind of dictatorial force, a fascist force, a monarchical force that will embody the aspirations of these dictators throughout the world who do what they want to do without legal compunction or moral redress.
When I look at this, and we all know, and I don't know if there's empirical data, but I believe we know why President Trump was elected. And this is what I don't understand. They said it was because of economic anxiety. But during President Obama's term, the average household income rose greater than in any other president in U.S. history. And he inherited the presidency in the second greatest recession behind the Great Depression. Unemployment went down. Everybody's income went up. And from where it went to where President Trump took it to, from where President Obama inherited, it's not even close. So don't give me this about economic anxiety, because he didn't create the economic anxiety. He inherited something from a Republican president, and he took it to heights we didn't even think he could ascend to.
I mean, in the midst of that, he saved the economy. He saved the automobile industry. He gave the TARP money. He figured out how the banks didn't fail. I know a lot of people critical, but imagine the headlines. If the first black president allows the banks to fail, you ain't gonna get no second term. You might not get a second day. It wasn't gonna happen. So he did nearly the impossible and still was not accorded the respect and the due recognition that white brothers and sisters want to give Donald Trump for inheriting. Born on third base thinks he hit a triple. Obama truly was trying to do something that was nearly impossible and saved this economy and dug it out in such a serious fashion.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something for two something.